Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Morning Devotions with Gretchen. We are going to step into a time of encounter today in a way that, for me, I think is one of my favorite ways to encounter the Lord through Scripture, number one, and number two, without a lot of prompts from me or even questions. And for those of you who have wondered, what is it like to do this week of guided prayer that Gretchen talks about all the time? This will give you such a great sample, a little taste of it. The difference is you won't do it alongside me. You will do these encounter times on your own if you choose to do a week of guided prayer with me. I will just give you this beginning prompt, and then your prayer time will be completely on your own. And every single scripture that I choose is individualized. So I don't come with a list of everybody does the same thing. Anyway, let's step into our time of encounter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as you sit comfortably with the Lord, eyes closed, focused on Him, not scrolling, not distracted, just sitting quiet with the Lord, I'm going to read you a scripture. And then I'm going to frame it for you to step into it. So listen with your heart. Don't analyze anything. Remember that you are His child. He wants to encounter you. He wants you to know Him more. He wants to speak to you. You don't have to have a title to hear from the Lord. You just have to believe that He wants to speak to you, because He does. And so I am going to read from Exodus chapter 3. And if you have done this encounter with me in the past, it's okay. You can do it again. I have done this encounter myself countless times. And every time the Lord shows me or says something completely different. This is a personal time for you to encounter Him. Starting at verse 1. Now Moses was keeping the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, priest of Midian. And he led the flock to the back of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire from the midst of a bush. So he looked, and behold, the bush was burning with fire, but the bush was not consumed. Then Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush does not burn. So when the Lord saw that he turned aside to look, God called to him from the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here I am. Then the Lord said, I have surely seen. I apologize, I'm reading the wrong verse. Then he said, Do not draw near this place. Take your sandals off your feet. For the place where you stand is holy ground. And so now as we step into this scripture, I want you to take Moses out of the scene for just for this time. Find yourself in the desert. Look down at your feet. Are you wearing sandals? Are you barefoot? Feel the ground beneath your feet. And look around. What else do you see? Do you see cactus or tumbleweeds? What's there in the desert with you? Remember, you already know God. And so whatever he says to you, it may not be what he said to Moses. You see, God is drawing you to the burning bush to look for yourself at the one who appears in flames of fire. But you are welcome here because Jesus has paid the price. You already know this one who burns with passion for you. And so as you go to the bush, don't expect it to be like it was for Moses. And now look up and see that bush a little way in front of you. And go to the bush. And when you get there, worship him however you'd like. Keep your eyes on the flames and see what happens. You might hear something, you might see something, or you may just stay there in a state of worship and adoration without hearing or seeing anything other than the flames. So go to that bush. And when you get there, you might want to say, "Here I am, Lord. Do with me whatever you want." And we'll stay there in this quiet place for about 4 minutes or so. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back. And if you're not ready, if you're in the middle of an encounter, pause this and stay there. Friends, this is how we go from having a relationship with God that is merely in our minds, in our heads, where we're constantly thinking we have to understand and we have to study, to having a deeply intimate relationship that starts with a deep connection with Him and begins in our hearts. See, when you encounter the Lord this way, it's more than intellectual understanding. It's deep heart connection with the Lord. This boosts our faith, especially when we're stepping into encounter times through the Word. And when we do these weeks of guided prayer, we do this for about 30 minutes instead of, 4. I hope that this has been a blessing to you. And let me know in the comments, would you like me to do more of these encounter times where it's just quiet, lots of music, I frame the scripture setting for you, and then you just step in on your own? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And reminder, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this channel so you are notified when I post another video. And I do post Tuesday through Friday so that on Mondays you can go back and re-listen to your favorite one from the week before. I hope this has blessed you, my friends. You can connect with me through my website, GretchenRodriguez.com. And if this has blessed you, please share it with a friend. Have an amazing rest of your day and a blessed weekend.